everybody, Ken here with Ranger Dog Training and Mr. Frankie. We've been working on Frankie. Frankie crate train's doing great. As we talked to some of our other videos, I prefer the airline crates. This is the perfect size for him. We'll send mom and dad the link. But the reason we like this is it's less for them to grab on, like the metal ones and all that. And I've seen dogs pull up the bottom where the slide out tray is, and they stick their head in and they get stuck. So we do like these a little bit better. This is the perfect size for Frankie. Where we were just out with Nico, and he needs this one. It's just a little bit bigger, and we'll send them the link for that one. Hey, Frankie. Frankie! Come here. I know I dropped some over there. Come here. So Frankie lives in an apartment condo style home, and when they go to work, they don't want him barking while they're at work. So we want to get him used to going into his kennel. We call it kennel. Go to your kennel, boom, and he has to come in and he's relaxed. I suggest for everybody to feed their dog in their kennel. They get their toys in their kennel. This way, it's a happy place. This is where I get my food. This is where I get that. I can have my water out later and bring it around. We do have buckets that hang inside that you can use for water. But, you know, I can say, hey, go to your kennel. Close the door, get your tail in. So, same thing is if I open the door, he's not allowed to come out. Nope. Nope. No. Until, I want to relax. Okay, Frankie, come. Good job. Hey, Frankie, come on. Kennel up. Yes, there was no food. What we're going to do is we're going to feed him after and all that. So, we had one more detail with Nico in a previous video, but on that, so make sure you go watch that, and I'll either put it in the card up here or put the link in the description. So around the house, I like to use a slip lead. Basically, it's just a leash. It's just like you have your vets off. You slip it over your head. There's usually a tab or a clamp, and you slide it down so it can't slide back up over the head. Oh, Frankie, you snuck in there. Come here, Frankie. Come here. Hey. He's not scared of his cat. Frankie, come here. Sit. So you just slip it over your head. It's the same as the training collar. We want it riding way up top. You have more control of his head than it being down here, like his flat collar. And what it does also pushes on the trachea. This brings it up a little bit. And this is used just to guide him. Show him around what you want him to do. Taking him to place. And Frankie's doing really great for such a young guy. So if we went up here and we took Frankie, and I just walked up and I said, hey, Frankie, I want to guide him. So he does it because he doesn't know what I'm saying. Hey, Frankie, kennel up. Good job. He has to stay in that kennel until I release him. So even if I open the door all the way, he has to wait until, no. Wait. Okay, good job. Until we give him permission. It's the same of him going up on place. He has to stay there. Now, sometimes people ask me questions about place. If the dog gets like Frankie did and got on place by himself, should I hold him accountable to stay there on place, or should I let him off? It's kind of a gray area. Some people say, no, he got on place, he's got to stay there until I release him. What I say is, if I tell him to go to place, he has to stay there. So Frankie, come. So if I bring Frankie place, Frankie is on place, he has to stay there. If he gets off, we're going to correct him or bring him back. I don't care if it's a year from now or 2 years from now, they're going to make mistakes. But Frankie's doing, Frankie, don't you dare think about, So this is what the leash is for. I can step on it. I could bring it back. Hey, nope. Come on. Frankie, sit down. Frankie's getting better at his down. So he stays in place in that. With his downs, we're working on it, is if he's out on the floor, out in the yard, down. So we bring him back and we put him in that position again. Frankie, come. Good. Frankie, place. Good. Break. Come on. Hey, Frankie, come here. Frankie, kennel up. Good. Frankie, out. Good. So these little exercises, what you want to do when you practice at home. 5, 10. Do this 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. That's your training session. So please give Frankie a big thumbs up for the good job he's doing. And we will see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out other videos of Frankie. Today we're taking him out on the town and we're going to go to different places and work with them. And then later on we'll give them another play time between the 2 dogs. Burn off some energy. As we always say, train with your dogs, exercise with your dogs, and play with your dogs. We will see you in the next video.